for joining us today. So listen, this time of the year, we start thinking about things we've waited on or delayed. You know, some of those dreams deferred. Well, here's the deal. There are millions of posts with the hashtag New Year, New Me for people determined to get what they want for their lives right now. But there's actual behavioral scientists who research this kind of thing. One study, they actually gave people the choice between accepting $50 now or $55 later. More people chose the $50 now. They wanted the immediate payoff, even if it meant less money. Fascinating, right? Well, today we are flipping the script because sometimes choosing to wait can actually make things happen at the perfect time. I love that. I always tell people, like, when I'm feeling anxious about something, I love, you know, we talk about faith on this show, and it's like, be still. There's faith in God, and for me, in stillness. So today, all of our guests today say they're glad they waited, and we're gonna ask them why they did, and was it worth the wait? Our first guest posted this on social media. It says, let me move over, point of view, you're a triplet, and your parents waited to tell you birth order until your 18th birthday. So this is their reaction when they found out their birth order. The post was viewed over 20 million times on TikTok alone. People were invested in this, and it's not even their children. Their parents, Mom Stewart, Dad Clay, had a very specific reason why they waited, because they had a theory that it would affect the way their oldest son would interact with them. And the triplets would fall into stereotypes like the oldest child syndrome, middle child syndrome, youngest child syndrome. You have to have the oldest for all his life telling the last one, you were last, I was first. Who wants to live like that? Well, the triplets are Wright, Luke, and Janie, and they are here. They're backstage right now. So here's the deal. We're going to reveal to you their birth order and why this story is so wild. As I mentioned, this show is called I'm Glad I Waited. Was it worth the wait? Let's bring out parents Stewart and Clay and the inspiration for the decision, their oldest son, Clayton. Come on out, family. Welcome to the show. First of all, how crazy is it that 20 million views?
It's a lot.
People are curious why you waited on the birth order. So, Stuart, okay, the idea came, the triplets were born February 28, 2006.
That's right. That's right.
You knew, obviously, you were having triplets, right?
I did.
This was not a surprise.
Not a surprise.
Okay.
No.
How did the decision come about to say, all right, the order matters for us?
Well, Clayton at the time was 3.5. He was very precocious, inquisitive, a rule follower, very first child characteristic.
Typical first child energy. Okay.
Exactly. And I knew I needed simplify. I wanted everything in order, but we did not need more chaos. And I knew he would say, that baby was first, that baby needs to be fed first. So it was just survival instincts. Let's just limit the chaos and let's just not tell the order.
Clayton. You're a 3-year-old bossing up like, you're like boss baby in the house.
So. Yes.
So they were worried that if you found out, did you think he would be more affectionate toward the first?
No. I just knew he would say, this is the oldest, that baby gets fed first. That's the middle, that baby has to get fed second. That's the third baby, that baby fed last.
He gets the best car seat.
Yes,
she doesn't.
Yes.
Right.
That's a very thoughtful way of approaching this. How did you guard the secret? 18 years is a long time. Because doesn't it say what time you were born on your birth certificate?
It does.
It does.
So I almost ruined the whole thing because the very first person to ask me, I jumped in and was about to answer, and I felt an elbow in my rib cage, and Stuart said, it's going to be a family secret.
When did the kids start asking about it?
They really didn't ask for a long time because they were too young. Clayton asked pretty much from day one.
Probably, yeah.
And why do you think you wanted to know who came out first?
That's a good question. Probably for all the reasons that they just said. I would love to think that I wouldn't have treated them any differently, but clearly they know better, right? I mean, parents know best, I think,
I guess they do. Okay, so Were y'all hiding the birth certificate around the house?
We really tried to keep most of those things hidden, but we had an investigator in the bunch. There was one of the triplets that liked to go on missions with her friends to try to investigate and get to the truth.
What
but
happened?
there was
Well, it was how many times did it happen? So it was Janie, and she would, when friends were over, go into closets, look under beds, open books, hope they did, and she did in fact find our baby book. But
You hid the baby book too?
and she found it, but thankfully we did not have anything that gave it all away.
nothing.
I mean, 18 years
It's a
is a
long time.
long time to keep a secret like this.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
We
a
had
lot of fun. So the day you decided to tell them, you wanted to record it.
Yes, we did. Well, Janie wanted to record it.
Janie, investigator Janie wanted
Exactly,
to. Now,
exactly.
we're going to reveal their birth order. Once you revealed, did they fall into stereotypes?
Well, I thought so. I mean, I thought it was very clear from the very beginning. Even when they were kind of in my belly, it was so clear their different personalities.
Right. So the first of the triplets, you feel behaves like a first child?
Absolutely.
In hindsight.
Yes.
Because
I
the
think
funny
so.
thing was, our friends got into it too, and family, and they all tried to guess, and no one got it right.
No one got it right.
None of the four got it right. So we can say now, oh yeah, we knew, but we really didn't.
You really didn't know.